Welcome to the first of a two-part Road to Glory special edition. And today's special edition is going to feature Ninja Boy doing his Road to Glory, and me, Big Jim, giving a bit of a rant and wanting some feedback from you guys, because I got some things I want to get off my chest. And I'm aiming these at you, Cat Daddy. Rain heavy, Cat Daddy. Right, now Ninja Boy, if you want to fire up the old machine, you get cracking, son.
No, I'm doing quite well in my because I was actually here and now I'm here.
He's since you've last seen him, he's managed to craft his way into Survivor tier, but I'm going to come on to that, because that's not the first rant I'm going to have.
I was where
Flo Antoine.
Flo Antoine. Now I'm 7th.
BLD boys, bad lad dad boys. Keeping it real.
The person just ahead of me.
Pick 6-3. So you're going to crack on with that?
Yeah.
He's going to crack on with that. And when you run out of your bouts, hit a bit of exhibition. Now what I'm going to come on to, first thing that's getting me, we've seen them twice now, 2 Thursdays in a row, throwback cards. Throwback cards, for me, at the moment, they're a cosmetic addition to the game. And what do I mean by that? They look nice. Well, when I say they look nice, they look different. I don't actually like the design of them either, but that's a whole different ball game. What gets me is, when you buy a pack, these things are not cheap. 1,500 credits. In the UK, it costs you $3.99 for 400 credits. So that's a tenner for 1,500 credits. You're going to pay £10 for one of these cards. But let's face it, if you're on Legendary level, Survivor level or WrestleMania level, those cards are not going to be much use to you. If you're picking out an ultra rare or an epic, they're just going to sit there in your collection gathering dust, or possibly, very probably, going to end up in the fusion chamber. What they need to do is one of two things, in my opinion, and we'd be interested to hear your opinion on this too. Either one, they've got to give you 2 different packs. One that gives you the full range of the tiers, but the second pack, make it more expensive if you want to, but make it from Legendary to WrestleMania as a guarantee, because otherwise, once you've paid 1,500 credits for one card and you get, say, an epic, doesn't matter who it is, you're going to realise it's just going to sit. There's no incentive for you to buy another one, because you're not going to, I have to be careful what I say here, you're not going to waste another tenner on the off chance of getting another card. And let's face it, when you are certainly up to Survivor or WrestleMania level, you want to be looking at cards that you can pro. Now, what are the chances? If there's 40 new cards, what are the chances of you, 1, getting a WrestleMania card, and 2, in the next 2 or 3 packs, getting another version of that same card that you can pro? It's not going to happen, is it? Realistically, it's not going to happen. So, either 1, split these packets up so that you can buy a packet knowing that you've got a higher tier. 2, put them in as part of the rewards for PCC or Road to Glory as a little incentive. If you don't give people an incentive, they're not going to buy them. And when you price them so highly, it's very rare that anyone's going to dip into their pocket and splash out for one of these cards. The novelty value is going to wear off very quickly. So that's rant number 1. Now rant number 2. Now this is something that's close to my heart, because it's not just affected me, it's affected him. And when you mess with Ninja Boy, you mess with me. And you've got to watch yourself, alright? Now what it is when you go into a new tier, we all look forward to going into a new tier, and you go to the deck and you know you're going to get that first card in the new tier, and it's guaranteed. That's great. That's great to know that you're going to get a card from the new tier. Keeps it exciting. You can plan a video around it. It's fantastic. You can plan a video around it so long as someone's not too excited and just wants to go ahead and do it, as Ninja Boy did the other day when he hit Survivor tier. But it's actually a good job we didn't film it, because you'd have seen the disappointment that followed. And what happened? Let me explain. Legendary tier, when Ninja Boy went into Legendary tier about 5-6 weeks ago, what was the first card he pulled?
About 2 months ago.
About 2 months ago. What was the first card he pulled? It was a John Cena taunt. Now, he took it on the chin. It's a bit hard. If it was me, you can reason it for yourself. You're an adult, you go, okay, fair enough. I know this card will come in useful, I'm a bit disappointed I didn't get a WWE Superstar. Somebody like Ninja Boy, and there's plenty of people of his age group, but certainly a lot younger than me who play the game, who put a lot of effort into the game, and when they get into a new tier, they want to see a WWE star. What happened to him at Survivor level? So excited the other morning. It was like, Dad, I can't wait. I've got to get in. I've got to get this card. And what did he get? What did you get, pal?
A ladder.
He got a ladder. So 2 decks in a row, 2 tier upgrades in a row, and he's got 2 support cards in a row. Now, okay, you could say that's bad luck, but then as anyone who's watched our videos before, and certainly the one where I went into WrestleMania tier, what did I get? I got a stop sign. Now, what's interested me is I've had a lot of people tweeting us complaining about the same thing, how they get a support card. Now, people of a certain age rationalise it and say, we know that this is a good card, it's going to help us in King of the Ring and things like that. But, you know, younger members, they get upset by these things. So can we not perhaps have it that when you get into a new tier, you've gone to the first deck that you get a WWE star? I'm not saying that because, like, I'm getting the hump. I'm saying it because I'm the one who had to deal with a very upset 8-year-old to the point where, and this is where the cynical side comes in, my heart was melting. I actually had to go into the cards, into the packs, and I bought him a Diva pack. You know we don't like to buy actual cards. We don't mind buying boosts and things.
And I got stuff from RTG.
Buying cards, not quite right in our book, but, you know, it's there so people can use it if you want to. And luckily, I got AJ Survivor for him. So he's got a decent Survivor card out of it now, and he's obviously still got his ladder card.
Yeah,
but, you know, that's not the point. The point is, there's a lot of disappointment that can be created from something that should be a moment of triumph. And the amount of effort people put into this, the amount of time people invest in this. Come on, Cat Daddy, just be a bit fairer. Right, I've had me rant. Now how you doing, buddy? You tell us how you're getting on. What is it that you're actually aiming for in Road to Glory? Right, take it from that. We're talking John Cena Legendary, correct?
Yes.
Right, and
this guy, Legendary, not Epic Pro, Legendary.
Last time round you got, I say last time round, it was only last week, wasn't it? You managed to get the Steph Legendary card, didn't you?
Pointed out. Yes, I did.
You did? You did. Indeed, you did. And have you managed to get her powered up? I take it she's in this present Road to Glory for you, is she?
Yeah.
So now I've had a bit of a rant. I want to have a bit of a herbal tea just to calm down. I need to bring myself back down. Calm it, Big Jim. It's not worth it. Do not start a fight.
Well, I've actually been focusing on my first Legendary Pro, Dean Ambrose.
Right.
And my Survivor AJ Lee.
Yep.
But I have trained her up a bit.
A lot of commons, uncommons knocking around there.
Deck to show you.
That's it. Let's have a look.
Level 9.
Right.
I think I only fed like 1.
What about AJ? How much have you had to do with her so far?
She's 23.
23. So you focused on her more, have you?
Huh? Oh, and no one's seen this yet, but
Yes.
I actually have 2 epic Brie Bellas.
2 epic Brie Bellas. You
So
can't
that's
have enough
another
Brie
card.
Bellas in your life.
That's another epic future. Ooh, nice.
And your King of the Ring,
Yeah.
you're motoring along quite nicely in your King of the Ring.
Knew I could beat them.
So it was the Dean Ambrose legendary
no,
card.
I had to
It was
get it.
powering up the Dean Ambrose and making him a pro. That's what got you finally into
Oh,
Survivor,
sweet.
wasn't it?
Oh,
Wasn't it,
sweet,
buddy?
I'm playing this guy.
Wasn't it, buddy? Yes, Big Jim. Yes, it was, Big Jim.
5 games ago, I was here, and he.
Yeah, buddy, you're saying here and here and here. We can't see your fingers. You need to tell us.
I was in
8th?
9th,
9th?
and David was in 8th, but
Right.
we had the same amount of wins.
And since then?
I'm now
You batting him out of the park.
the joint 6th, so about 5th or something. And David, he's right here in 12th.
Right.
But it's all because
He's probably been asleep. He's probably been out, had a few beers
we
and passed
both
out.
had 16 wins. He still has 16 wins.
He's definitely
He's
given
had
up.
5 losses.
Either that or his girlfriend's turned up or something.
Yeah, and I have 19 losses, so I've won all mine from there. So who do we have next? Oh yeah, I just pointed out it was him.
And when we go into part 2, this presently Friday afternoon here in London.
Smart.
So it's obviously been a day and a half so far of Road to Glory. Because in the UK it starts 8 a.m. Thursday. I know for some of you it's like 3 a.m. But yeah, it's a bit more civilised start time for us in the UK. When we get to do part 2, you'll be able to see my deck. Now, the last Road to Glory, my deck went through a massive change. Massive change. And I'll show you the deck that I'm playing with when we get to part 2. But since you last saw what I was doing, I've managed, as some of you know from Twitter, I've managed to get the 2 Canes. And it was the WrestleMania card. It was Ricky Flair, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ricky Flair as well, WrestleMania card. But on top of that, more importantly, with the Survivor cards, I've been chaining these King of the Ring tournaments. I've managed to get 2 Ricky Flairs on Survivor level, which are now pro'd. 2 Shawn Michaels, which are now pro'd.
1 from RTG, 1 from King of the Ring.
Correct. And 2 Triple H's. Again, one of those was from A Road to Glory. And
another King of the Ring.
Another King of the Ring. So that they made a massive difference. And I've picked up another couple of divas from Survivor divas from King of the Ring.
A couple.
Which leaves me with 7 individual divas. But I've realised that I've got AJ in among them, and she's actually better than 2 I've got rocking at the moment. So I'm just quickly powering her up to get her into place.
And I have AJ too.
But what I've also noticed is that took me into the WrestleMania tier for Road to Glory, not just for the exhibition deck. But that's meant that my action in Road to Glory so far, since 8 o'clock yesterday morning to, what is it now, so just past midday now, has been very good. Very good, and I'm very pleased with it. And there's going to be no more sort of pushing it to the wire, 5 minutes to go, 20 minutes to go at 2 o'clock in the morning on Sunday night, Monday morning.
Yeah, we, like...
Don't give it away. Don't give it away. I haven't tweeted about this. I've not said anything about this so far on any social media. Because we're going to bring it to you in part 2. Now, this is part 1, which is being released Friday, so you should have this...
Which is the current day.
Friday evening, Saturday morning, depending what part of the world you're in. And then part 2, we're going to make that a longer version. I'm going to have my own iPad going, and so you can see my game too. And we'll go through all the usual fun and games.
Like Mano Ninja Boy.
Like Mano and Ninja Boy. And of course, what we would love to hear, as we always love to hear, is how you guys are getting on.
And your
whether
voice.
You've found it easier, found it more difficult. And there's one more thing I have to say. It's a very humble thank you to all of you who've subscribed. We've passed 1,000 subscribers, bearing in mind we only started in January. That's just fantastic that all of you have taken the time to subscribe and take time to comment. We really love the WWE community. It's not just obviously here, there's Immortals, there's WWE itself, because we love to talk about WWE, we love to watch it, and we're always commenting about it too. And we love to hear about your favourite stars, the real life stars, not just your favourite cards and things. So, heartfelt thank you, and I am going to do some sort of special shout out. I haven't quite worked out what I'm going to do yet.
Yeah, I don't really know shout out names, so you're going to do it on your
Quite
own.
a few of you have asked. What I might do is just flash something across the bottom of the screen in one edition or something, rather than just come up with a load of random names that won't mean a lot to a lot of people. But you're all special to us, and especially those of you who take time to keep coming back and keep commenting. How much more do you think you can play through, or are we going to get ready with part 2? Because we're going to film part 2 straight away.
I'm just going to use up all my belts.
Go for it then. Let's go for it. Let's do a bit of commentary. Here we go. So how far are you into this one? Oh, it's 6-0.
Entering.
6-0 to the BLD. Maurizio, you are being stuffed. You are being put in a cupboard on display for the rest of the world to see and mock the stuffing that you have had.
It'd be so funny if he's actually watching.
Maurizio, I hope you are watching. We celebrate you being stuffed into our museum of victims.
Oh.
Macho Man, oh yeah.
Has fallen down.
And Bruno. So this is going to be a comfortable win. Where do you stand in terms of points for... is it Cesaro Epic that you're on at the moment? Cesaro.
Just went on to him because I was saving about
King of the Swing.
Then just played one quick one before this.
Right. Taker.
Undertaker.
He's not going to have the speed to match Rey Mysterio.
It wasn't even a speed match.
Doesn't matter. He's not going to have anything to match him.
55.
55 out of 140. Yeah. And what have you been... have you picked anything decent off the decks recently at all?
Yes. When we were at Bedford yesterday, I recall pulling an epic Mark Henry.
Epic Mark Henry, it's cool. I take it he's just been food for one of your bigger stars, has he?
He's
or are you
not
gonna
actually gone yet.
Are you going to work on him? Oh yeah, there he is. In his headgear.
With
Headgear
his
Henry.
Kind of Ghanaian hat.
Ghanaian in 60 seconds. That's a terrible film title. Yeah, okay. Right, rating. Game 40 finished. BLD boys 3, pick 6, 3-0.
Yeah, while you were like ranting.
That doesn't make it saying scorelines easy, does it? It's a good job that's not a football team or something. Pick 6, 3-0. Doesn't make any sense.
Just let you know when you were like.
Yeah. Let's have a quick look at your standings then.
Yeah, I've done all that already, so.
Well, let's have a quick look again. You can't get enough of a good thing. And Adrien in 8th. So you're 7th and there's...
Oh, well, they've actually lost someone. Hallelujah.
5 games to go.
So they're going to play...
Sorry, just go back to the top, mate. Just go back to the top. So you're likely to be playing RJ Styles.
No, I'm not. I'm likely to be playing Jordan.
You reckon?
Because I'm right here.
All right, there's 2 people below you, sorry.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So he's...
Have you had a look at Jordan, see what your games were like against Jordan?
I'm not good at this.
Où est Jordan?
Oh, yeah. Them 2 were joint second that
Those
time, and I
2?
beat them both.
You're pointing again, mate. You mean 36 and 37?
Obey, Juan Bish and RJ Styles.
That's easy for you to say.
They were joint second, and I beat. But look at Fabio's cards, he's unbeatable.
Alright.
Lendo Fusion Pro 2, Lendo Pro 2.
Unbeatable at this level?
Yes.
He ain't unbeatable in the real world, is he, folks?
I was not on power. Can beat him, can beat him, can beat him.
Cool.
Let's just check. No.
A master of the keyboard.
Lost that
A
one.
whiz with the WYSIWYGs.
Yeah. They've got Epic Fusion Pro, Survivor, Epic Pro, Epic Pro.
Get that fusion chamber burning, son. Get that fusion chamber burning.
I don't have enough cards.
Get those cards burning. Road to Glory. I love Road to Glory for giving you cards for powering things out. At one stage, during the last Road to Glory, when I'd got the canes that I needed to fill out, I'd got all these new Survivor cards that were landing that I needed to pro. It was just great because there's just so many cards. You're just hitting deck limit all the time. I love it. I just love it.
So after this, I'm going to have 65 points.
65 points. I love that as well. And I hope you love this. And please, look out in about 24 hours time from when this video has landed. And I will tweet it. The next video will land. It'll be the second part.
Please can you comment on this?
On that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not ending this video. I'm going to have a drink. Over to Ninja Boy.
Commentary then.
For what? Oh, you're playing another game. I thought you were going to say something.
No.
I thought you'd run out of belts.
No, it said like a minute till
I thought you
get
were missing
the
a
next
boot.
belt.
Right, okay.
This person's doing some kind of uncommon.
It's the Battle of the Baldies. And now, it's the Battle of the Fatties. Well, that's a bit unfair on the goat face, isn't it?
I know. Battle of the Snakes.
Since when has Bruno been a snake?
No.
He's got a hairy chest. Hare Krishna, hairy chest. Arrivederci Roma. Right. And so lunatic boyfriend.
I'm gonna have the full 16, yay, woo.
Triple H.
Now I say that, my first match of the round will be a tag.
Yeah, have you had that yet? Have you had it where you've had to play 16 full bouts in a game? Ninja Boy's not had it in this Road to Glory, but he's actually had it a few times.
No, I haven't.
Have you not?
No.
I thought you had.
No, it's the all tag team one I get.
Oh, it's just me then who's done the 16.
Yes.
All right. Okay, it's me who's done all the 16 bouts, and it's him who's done. Was it 8 tag team matches, isn't it?
8 matches.
Yeah, 8 matches, all tag teams. He's done that twice.
No, 4 times.
4 times? God, you're greedy. Glutton for punishment.
11, 1, 11, 1, 11, 1, 11.
Is this round 3 or round 4?
Round 4.
Round 4.
Well,
round 4, match 2.
Obviously.
Well, obviously now. I can see it now. Couldn't see it just then.
416. Then why would it be 11, 1?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because giraffes are green.
Yay, 416. Woohoo!
So there you get it on camera. He's done the whole 16 again. So he's actually done it 5 times.
No.
That was the 4th time.
No. It's the tag team I've had 4 times.
Right, so you've done the...
This is the first
That's the first time you've done the full 16.
Oh my god.
This is the first time he's done the full 16. This is the last time I let him take over the commentary.
Wait, what? Shut up.
Right, come on, pick these cards and let's go. I got things to do.
Okay.
I've got roads to glory to pursue.
And there we go.
And there we go. And here we go. We're going, but we're not going far. Now remember, this is Friday's edition. This is part 1 of Road to Glory. Part 2 of Road to Glory will be coming out on Saturday.
Bushwhacker version.
Saturday afternoon UK time. So that should mean anyone in America, you should have all day Saturday to try and tune in and enjoy it. And people in the UK, you can, well, I'm assuming you're tuning in and enjoying it. Maybe you just tune in to boo it and press dislike. I don't know. But whatever floats your boat. We don't mind. We don't care. As long as you tune in. And we're not wasting our time. So we will see you tomorrow on the road to glory.
Bushwhackers.